Goes podcast. This is episode motherfucking 55.
Hello!
You know what I'm saying? And of course, always in the building, it is myself, your boy Chillin' Dillon, coming to you live and alive. You know what I'm saying? Because it's corona shit killing niggas. And to the left of me, I got Arica, aka Scarica. We brought her back.
Hold on.
Oh, she wanted to do her own intro.
Yeah, I got this.
All right, tell them who you is.
What up? You know who it is. You know, Arica Carter, you know. I had to come bless him with my presence real quick.
Oh, okay.
She's back.
Over here we got Roni Free K. Roni Free, okay? I'm not macaroni Tony. I'm good.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. She been coughing.
You been coughing?
I just said, first of all, it was stuffy this morning, and then my throat was a little sore, but I don't think that has anything
How
to
do
do
you?
with the
All right, so if one person in your household got corona, how the fuck do you quarantine them? Like,
everybody got it. It's over.
They say
No, I'm
that
saying,
one
nah.
person into a room. What is
So a
this
nigga
share room?
is in a like this shit really jail. Huh?
So the room is gonna be mine. That means you would have to be out here in the living room because I would need the room.
All right, let's
I'm
get into
working
it.
from home and
No, all right,
I have
hold
a
on.
desk over there.
Yeah, all right. But all right, y'all. We introduced the show. We trying to be a little bit more professional, but you see, this shit is hard work. So we got new structure. So we coming through. We try to be structured, man.
Okay.
All right, so we starting off this with our NRG of the week. So NRG of the week is basically like
Our NRG goal of the week. It can be anything based on a thought.
it's not a goal. It's not a goal.
Okay.
It's a thought.
Okay.
Go ahead, break it down for the people. You got your phone. I don't have my
Yeah.
phone.
So NRG, I thought it was a go, whatever. But it isn't. Whatever. It's just. What
sorry.
are you doing? Oh my
You having technical
god!
difficulties?
No, it's
Professional.
you.
What happened to the
Yeah.
professional we talking about?
So
y'all?
it can be based on anything from just the thought of something you thought that was funny. It's just something that we held on to that week that like we thought was gonna be strong enough to carry us through the week. Something funny, not funny, something serious, whatever you feel, whatever we feel it is. So
Yeah.
and we each have our own thought.
All right. You got it. So what's your thought? What's your NRG of the week?
So mine's is where the fuck does $1 trillion come from?
Nigga, they print that shit up. Fuck you mean?
I know, but doesn't that go into the deficit? So why as a nation do I have to help pay back $1 trillion that I didn't really have anything to do with?
Nigga, if they send you $1,000, you got something to do with it.
Mitt Romney can keep that $1,000. You better be sending me a lot more.
If they send you $1,000, nigga, you got something to pay back.
I'm a bougie bitch.
And the fucked up part about this shit is they're gonna tax the shit anyway. Like
They better
like,
not.
nigga, yeah, this shit-
And
Yeah,
that's
y'all
what I'm
said
saying. That's my
1,000.
problem.
It better be 1,000 on the dot.
no,
Or
they
like-
taxing that shit.
Or encompassing the same thing. How companies, they're not saying like they're foregoing your bills. It's like a forbearance, so it's still there and it's still accruing.
Yeah, but it's
So at the
still,
end of
but
the
that's
day-
still helpful.
No. I'm not saying it's not helpful. But what I'm saying is, a lot of people have it misconstrued.
Yeah, they think it's
that
gonna go away.
That they don't have. There's no bill. No, it is. So I want you to know, in 2 months, you're gonna have 3 bills. The first one you didn't pay.
Nah,
and then
it don't work like that.
No.
Bro. It don't work. So like, all right, for instance, we have a mortgage on our home.
This is not a mortgage. They're not doing that for mortgages.
Yes, they
So
are
that's
doing
like
it for
an example.
mortgages. Yes, they are. They're
Okay.
doing it up to 12 months. So
Oh.
I read up on
Ooh,
this
I
shit
didn't
every
read
day.
that. I did
So-
not read that.
The way it works is, so if you have a loan, so we have a loan. Our loan is
I
our
wasn't
loan.
talking
Listen,
about loans though.
but it doesn't matter what it is. It could be a bill. So all they're going to do is move that shit to the back of your shit. So let's say you got DirecTV and your contract is for 24 months. You are in month 12. Now, if you get 2 months off of your payment, yeah, that's fine and dandy. What they're going to do, you're going to have 14 months now instead of 12. So all they're moving is to the back of the loan, but you're not going to have to pay.
No.
When you finally get paid, you're not going to pay 3 bills at one
I never
time.
said you have to pay it at one time. What I said is you still owe
So
for
you
3
still
months.
paying for
That's
it.
exactly what I
Yeah,
said.
but it's getting moved to the back of
I
your
did
shit.
it, but all
So
you
you're
did
still gonna pay for it, yeah.
All you did is explain where it goes. I see you have to pay for it. He said, no, that's not it. No, you
No,
do.
you
All
were
I-
saying niggas think they don't have to pay
Yeah,
for
so
it.
what I'm saying is you're still going to have those 3 months that you have to pay still. It's still there.
Yeah.
That's all I said.
It's just
No, but you was saying it like when
No,
the shit come around. That's what you said.
No.
You said when they come around. All right, whatever.
Yeah, don't come over here and interrupt my goddamn thought. Okay, you speak on your own fucking thoughts. You don't need to jump on my thought. Jump on your own fucking
but
thoughts.
I was thinking about this too because I don't know.
It's a thought. I would hope you were thinking about it.
So I don't know if y'all know, but there was a tweet sent out by someone in Philadelphia. Like, I don't know if it was like a news reporter, somebody, but he tweeted that the police weren't making any arrests on non-violent crimes like selling drugs, robbing motherfuckers, like all type of shit. But people took that into account thinking like they could just go out and do any fucking thing they want to do and that shit. But what he failed to report on, which is why it's bad to just read headlines and like shit. Like actually go in and read shit. Like I've made it a habit of actually going in and reading shit instead of just reading the headlines. If it's something salacious and funny, I don't give a fuck what it's saying and shit. I'm going with it. But so what's gonna happen is basically like they gonna come back. It's like a rain check, same thing we were talking about with the bill. Like nigga, you still gonna have to go to court, nigga. So niggas think that they gonna re up on that shit. Don't worry. They gonna have that shit later. They gonna have that shit this week. Nigga, they gonna re up on that shit. Don't even worry about nothing. But I just want to add that on top of yours. You got a thought, Arica?
No.
You ain't been thinking about shit?
Yeah, the the Ronies is really like, it really.
Well, we'll
really
get into it more.
I'm just saying, this goes into like, it really affected our everyday life. Like, a lot of things have changed and will be changed going forward in the future because of this.
Yeah, like permanently, not just like temporary. Like, a lot of people are going to change. Let's get into that later on in the show. So I had a thought of the week. My thought of the week is...
That wasn't your thought just now?
No.
How the fuck you get two thoughts?
That wasn't. I said I was just piggybacking off yours because it just brought up a good point. But I could have said that shit later in the show. But my thought of the week is... Because I've heard you say this numerous times. But is it possible for women to get head and go?
I think that we should get head and go.
Give me the scenario how this
Let
works.
me just say on numerous occasions, of occasions, I have really asked Dillon just for head and nothing else, and we've been together almost 10 years, and it's not happened, not one time. Not one time.
But the thing is, you only asking for it because you just want to have that same experience.
It doesn't matter. I just fucking want it. I just fucking want it. How you gonna tell me why I want head?
Because I know.
No, you don't. My thing is,
all right, give me let's think about it. Like a dude getting head and go is so easy. Like y'all can give head. Like literally a nigga can get head. No. A nigga can get head fucking anywhere. Like a nigga get head in the closet. Nigga get head in the car.
And I can't get head in the closet or in a car.
But think about the preparation for y'all to give head. There is none. Exactly.
No. For you to give me head, there's no preparation.
For me to go down on you, like it's so much that goes into eating pussy.
Like what?
Like we gotta set the table. Like you can't just get in there like
has to be set?
Like shit gotta be right. Like we gotta like where. We gotta set the table in order to eat some pussy. Ask any nigga this. You can't just eat pussy just on a whim.
Yes, you can.
No, you can.
Yes, you can.
It don't work like that.
Why not?
It don't. Y'all give me a scenario of that. Y'all out somewhere.
You
Tell me how you get. No.
You can't eat my pussy. You can eat my booty and go.
No, we're not fucking.
And there's no preparation for you, my booty.
No.
I'll make sure it's clean.
When you look, that's why they call it up. That's why they call it eating. That's why they call it eating. Because you have to put, you gotta set the table. You gotta set the table.
But literally, you have to.
You gotta put the nyla.
Same, you have to swallow.
No, suck in the. You can go to the ice cream tray buy a sucker or a lollipop. You can suck some shit on the go. You cannot. It's hard to eat on the go. Have you ever tried eating and driving?
Yes.
It's hard as fuck.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yeah, we all do. But it's hard.
Listen, I'm not here to stand up for us. I'm not letting these niggas be swore they can't.
Hey, fellas, let them know. There's no way to do it.
Find a way.
You can suck pussy and go. You can suck pussy in a closet. You can suck pussy in the house. You can suck pussy while I was sitting on the mouse. You can suck pussy on the couch.
All right, Dr. Seuss. Dr. Suzette. Nah, but
you can eat this pussy.
That's a real thing. Like there is no way to eat and go.
Dillon, stop it. Yes, it is.
Now,
You can
don't.
find a way.
You put your goddamn big boy and you be a man.
You cannot take. There's no
You
way.
can't take pussy to go. Is that what
There's
you're
no
saying?
takeout. There's no takeout on eating pussy. There's no takeout on
Yes,
eating
it
pussy.
is.
No, it's not.
Listen, I guarantee you. Let's do it. Next time we gotta go somewhere, I'm gonna let you eat my pussy in the car. They're gonna get out and keep going.
How?
What?
Look, the thing is, like, you get here, like, you could be driving and getting here.
I can be driving.
No, you
Yes, I
can't.
can.
You gonna take your
It
pants.
takes a little extra
All right.
effort.
Now, hey,
What if I'm wearing a dress,
people,
or is
if
that
I'm tripping, fellas, if I'm tripping, or women, I'm tripping, hit me up, let me know if I'm tripping. But I don't see a scenario in which you can eat pussy and go. You gotta set the table.
Ladies,
the table has to be set.
Ladies, let's organize a seminar. We need to figure out how to teach men how to eat pussy on the go. Okay, so anybody willing to help me? Well, I'm wrong. I don't know how we're gonna show this. But
Yeah, what class is
listen,
this?
listen. Each one teach one. I'll teach my man's, and then you gotta teach yours. Each one teach one. We're gonna spread news.
All right, but that was the thought of the week.
Have you
now,
eaten a peach on the go? You ate
I don't even
pussy?
eat peaches like that. So.
What, a papaya?
I don't even like papayas. Exactly.
Plum?
I was about to say plum.
I
I
ain't
was
the
about to say
plum.
plum.
Okay.
I think the difference is I can hold a plum in my mouth.
You can hold this pussy too.
No, I can hold a plum in my hand. Excuse me. I can hold a plum in my hand.
You have to put your thumb in the butt and then use the rest of your palm to hold it up. That's how you.
Yeah, but the difference is like y'all can literally like hold a dick and like go. Like it's no. I don't care what you say. There's no scenario. But we gonna move on. Let's move on to some more
Why can't we
positive
sit on your
news.
face and keep going then?
How?
I can just sit on face and then go.
It don't work like that. We all know that.
Yes.
But on to let's get into some more serious stuff. So one of our newer topics that we actually brought on as well is the golden couch that we are sitting on. That's luxurious here. You see it.
Boom.
I picked this couch out, by the way.
That's not true.
So
That's
tell the
not
people
true. I
what this
did.
segment is about. And
Well,
let's get
I
into
want you to admit that I picked the couch out first.
Okay. Hey, okay, you know, I'm looking at this shit. That shit look like sea moss when it's hydrated.
Okay, let's move on.
Oh my! All I'm doing is talking about sea moss.
So
That's
sea
all
moss,
he
gang,
on
gang,
his
gang.
mouth. That's all that's on his
The
mind.
Golden Couch is our motivational segment. This is when we talk about things that motivate us, hopefully in turn motivating you. And so what we have decided we are motivated by this week is everyone surviving the corona fever, the corona outbreak, corona hysteria.
Yeah, like
you know,
all people who have businesses still flourishing, still out there hustling.
find ways exactly to make
Like-
it work. Everybody who's doing what they gotta do, hustling to make sure their bills get paid, take care of their kids. Your kids is out of school. You still working full time.
Y'all
You
are
making it
teachers.
work.
These
Yeah,
motherfucking
exactly.
parents is teachers now. Y'all see how hard it is to be a fucking teacher?
Everyone in the hospital. So, I mean, everybody working tirelessly to just keep going. Like, that's motivational. Thank you. I mean, we're also blessed to still be here and to still be thriving. So let's continue to thrive in whatever way we can. I just think it's super inspiring.
Yeah, I wanna send a special shout out to all the healthcare workers because we are healthcare workers.
Yes.
And it's really trying times, man, because like we're putting our lives on the line to be out there to help these patients. So shout out to all the healthcare workers out there, man, that's putting on, still go to work every day. Me, myself, I'm off for a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm working from home, but it ain't much for me to do from home. So, you know. But shout out all the healthcare workers. And also, I want to shout out all the hustlers out there that's still getting it. Y'all got y'all corona deals. Niggas was hitting me up, said they got apes and shit. Hey, go on the internet. Niggas is selling drugs for a low price right now. I know this is a
Everything
motivational
on
segment,
discount. Everything on discount.
but you know what I'm saying? Niggas need drugs. This is shit. We in the house. It's tough being in the house for a lot
For
of
sure.
people.
Shout out to all the husbands being annoyed by their wives. And shout out to all the wives who are definitely sick of our husbands or our men's or whoever. We are surviving with them in quarantine.
Nah, shout out all the people that gotta be families now. Like, really be families. Like, shout out to y'all. Y'all
gotta spend
that's hard
time
work.
together,
Yeah.
real time.
Nah, like, y'all really gotta act like y'all like each other in front of y'all kids and shit 24 hours a day. That's a hard job to do, man. So, shout out to all of y'all. You know.
What?
How do we do? Why we always do this?
What?
It's supposed to be motivational. We go to talking some bullshit. I'm sorry, y'all. We can't help it.
It's Dillon's fault. Dillon, you started it talking about the drugs.
Motivational, all right. But look, no, seriously, man. Shout out to everybody that's getting through this, man. A lot of people lost their jobs, lost their livelihoods. A lot of people lost their lives. You know, we may not know any personally, but there are people actually out there
People
dying.
who are struggling. Shout out to people still driving public transportation. You guys are getting
Yeah, shout out my nigga
Thank y'all
BZ.
for
He's
getting
still
me
out there.
around. Really, thank you. And thank you for, I appreciate the bus. They're still operating and they're not accepting fare at this time. So helping people save money without shutting down. I love it.
For real, just thank you to everybody who's at risk of getting it and you still got to work. You still pushing through. And we appreciate you.
No thank you to those of you who have it or are still out in the world. Standing around people like us. Trying to get us sick with your nasty asses.
Facts.
Yeah. So yeah, but one more shout out to damn, who the fuck was I about to shout out? Mama. But shout out to shit, I forgot.
Nigga, if you don't have a shout out,
he about to say some bullshit.
Let's move the fuck on.
All right, we moving on. All right, what's the?
Now we bullshitting.
We bullshitting. All right. So let's see what you got. You got some bullshit.
No,
I got one.
All the bullshit.
All right. So
you have to get it together.
You know what? I really hate when women get comfortable.
Oh, why?
Because y'all start doing shit like farting around. Like that shit is nasty. Like for a woman to fart, that shit is nasty. Like y'all answer for this.
Why is that nasty? It's natural.
Y'all pass gas like
it's
all
natural.
fucking day. Nigga, just because it's natural gas don't mean it's not unnatural.
So we gotta hold our shit in while yo stink ass just let it all out.
Because if you wasn't doing that when you first met this man, why are you doing it now?
Well, you wasn't just farting all around me when you first met me. You wasn't just farting all around me.
Shit.
Definitely not.
I was farting and he was just probably just quiet.
He wasn't farting around me.
Oh, okay. But why do women what is that? Like why do women get comfortable?
Why shouldn't we get comfortable?
Why do men get comfortable? Everybody gets comfortable.
I feel like men are comfortable as soon as we meet y'all.
No, you niggas stop doing. You niggas be put on the role.
What did all right? Tell me what role I put on for you.
You pretended to be romantic.
Please tell me how I pretended to do this because I've never been romantic in my life.
Dillon before was calling me. He wanted to talk to me every day. He actually had conversation for me daily. Once Dillon started getting comfortable, he was like, I just don't like talking on the phone. I was like, since when? Because when you were trying to get at me, you were calling me literally every day. What else? Sometimes niggas do shit for pussy like, pretend to be extra gentlemanly, like on top of just opening your door. Like I want to do all of this. I want to open every door. I want to compliment you, queen. Ooh, are you wrapping your hair? Let me hold that ponytail up. Niggas be doing shit like that.
You said all this shit. She said all this shit and none of which I've done.
Dillon's done.
I don't know what the fuck you know.
No, Dillon pretended that he could cook at first. I'll tell you that much. You did.
How did I pretend? Because I put some on the foreman grill?
Our first... He won't even do that. He won't even do the bare.
We don't even got a foreman grill no more.
Dillon, you can just put it in the oven and you won't. But Dillon, our first date, he cooked.
The fuck?
He made fish, if you can believe it. Fish and vegetables.
Fire.
I don't believe that.
You remember that shit was fire?
He did.
I know Dillon for his enchiladas
and egg rolls.
No fish.
All right. What else? I got another pet. All right, I got one more pet peeve for y'all women. Why do y'all hoes always get y'all wellness together when y'all break up with what y'all do?
Why you mad? Because we going up.
Like all of a sudden you found the gym and you found the Jesus. All of a sudden you found the gym and Jesus.
Now you know what?
All of a sudden.
It's because I don't want to get stuck with another nigga like you, and obviously the level that I'm going
to wasn't motivating
like you.
No, I wasn't motivating you.
You wasn't motivating me.
Your God on for you to praise God.
I'm trying to get with a nigga who's gonna be on the level that I'm looking to be on, not you, basic ass.
But why is that though? But
why
not do that? Like this my thing, and I'm talking shit, but I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with women doing that. But why do you wait until you out of your relationship when doing that will probably make your relationship better if you do it while you're in your relationship?
No.
Why not?
Because chances
So you don't think working on yourself will make your relationship better?
Chances are,
we too focused on you.
Yeah, but we broke up because...
That's your problem.
Excuse me, we broke up because we need to work on ourselves, period. You need to work on you. There's nothing I can do about you working on you. So it would have never worked anyway.
But that's the thing about relationships. We can work on ourselves while we're in this relationship. No, y'all not gonna get away with this shit. Women do this shit far too long. Y'all can't keep going back to church after y'all keep
You looking at the pictures after we broke up, like, dang, why?
And guess what? You know why I'm really bossing up? so I can find a nigga that can eat on the go. Yeah, because I don't want the sorry ass nigga who's telling me to eat my pussy.
Now you want to go to the gym. Now you want to go to church. Now you want to get a job.
Okay, Jesus.
Why didn't you do all this shit before?
Get a job. He said now you want to get a job.
Yeah.
I was like, job.
Why do you have a job?
Bitch, now you want to work.
Well, I gotta pay for myself.
Now I got my own place. I don't need no nigga. Where was all this motivation when you had a nigga?
I was putting it all into you, and now it's all into me.
I don't want to hear that shit, man.
A lot of times, women are in relationships. We put everything we have into the man or into the relationship, and we don't put time in that into ourselves. So
that don't got nothing to do with me.
What you're seeing after the fact is me finally putting all of that into me, and you just seem jealous about it. Men are always jealous of women. It's sad.
I'm not jealous about it. I just feel like that type of energy should be kept the same while you're in a relationship. Like, don't just leave it exclusively for when y'all break up or y'all not together.
No, I'm keeping it for my next nigga.
I'm gonna bring y'all just said as soon as you meet this nigga, you gonna put everything into that nigga, and the cycle starts again.
Once she found herself after you.
Oh, she found
herself after you, and then she could continue.
And I'm all for that, but bitch, don't find yourself after me. Find yourself with me or before me.
I can find myself after you. You can tell me when my own self-discovery. Get the hell out of here. Ain't my fault you still trying to find you.
I'm good. I know where I'm going.
Well, don't be mad that I'm figuring mine out.
All right, whatever. What else you got?
Bruh, you have all the bullshit, remember?
I got all the bullshit? All right. I got one more for y'all. If somebody's send your girl a dick pic and they don't tell you, is that cheating?
No.
How is that not cheating? So if you get a dick pic from a dude and you don't tell your boyfriend, that's not cheating?
No. I just delete it.
Exactly. It's not like yeah.
All right. It came through your text message.
Okay, delete.
Still not cheating.
Why is a nigga in your text sending you a dick? This
maybe,
means if that nigga is in your phone book, that means you've had conversations with this man.
But maybe he got something confused. It wasn't my fault. I didn't cheat.
But why do you? So what you saying is you have a boyfriend and you have male friends.
Why can't I have
male
friends?
Yes, I have male friends.
So you have male friends that would send you a dick pic.
No, I don't.
What are we talking
about? I don't know what you would do until you do.
So how does a nigga get your number and send you a dick pic? That's all I want to know.
Because we're cool. If you cross a line, that's on you.
But this was your friend.
Yeah, well, he never seen
maybe this friend
he never did that before.
So why would you tell your dude?
Why do I need to if I'm deleting? I'm not doing nothing.
Y'all hear this shit? They wouldn't tell they do.
If
you delete it, so if I'm gonna delete it.
Excuse me, you have to tell me about every pussy shot someone sends you or breast shot.
I've never got a pussy shot.
So from now on, when you're
we're just a message.
When if it's your friend, I want you to come and report it to me so I can holler at them.
What do you mean?
I don't want them sending you pictures of pussies and breasts from now
That's
on.
fine.
No,
but the thing is, so you wouldn't tell your dude. That means you got something to hide. So that means you want to keep this man as a friend.
No, I'm just.
So this man just sent you a dick pic.
No, maybe I just don't want it to be. I don't want you having to react. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm not talking to him at all anymore.
So what makes you think he wants to send you another one?
If he does, then we'll address it.
So if he say, all right, so if he sends you two, then what?
I'm hollering at you.
And you're gonna say what?
This nigga sent me a second dick.
Oh, what happened? So you gonna tell me about? Then I'm gonna know about the first one.
And I'm gonna tell you.
That's fine.
Like he sent me a dick before. I didn't want to go on the portion, so I just deleted it and didn't talk to him. But I thought we could leave it alone without it coming to
So all right. So if you were somewhere, let's say.
Because if a nigga sending me a dick, I want you to fight him. And I'm not going to have you just fight him over one dick. It needs to be multiple.
But but that's the same. Like if a nigga was like, if you were somewhere and somebody just kissed you.
That's different.
How is that different?
Totally different.
That's physical. You're actually touching me as opposed to just.
How is that different?
Dylan, you just let's move.
No, how is that different?
It's a big difference, Dylan.
No, y'all cheating. That's all I'm saying. They cheating. Man, these women are cheaters. They not telling you about a nigga that unsolicited dick pic and you don't tell your dude, that's cheating.
I don't know how to say this lady's name. It's Weijia Zhang.
Whatever the fuck her name.
Well, she put up a post right on Instagram. This morning, a White House official referred to coronavirus as the kung flu to my face. makes me wonder what they're calling it behind my back.
Bitch, China. It's so funny seeing people fight about rights and shit. Like, motherfucker, we black. We been living this shit forever.
I see the girl post, I think this is offensive. You guys would be mad if we called the Ebola virus the African virus. We did call it.
Yeah, no, they definitely let niggas know it came straight from Africa.
That is no secret. I just don't understand.
Sure
like, to me, here's
are you talking about that little Chinese girl?
Yeah, she Vietnamese. I'm gonna say,
bitch, do my nails and shut up.
I'm not with that.
First off, she's like Korean. She's Vietnamese. Koreans, you know.
Whatever. What are Vietnamese known for? But whatever.
But she does do nails. But she does. It's not offensive because she actually does do nails.
All right. See, I know
but you got lucky. But you got lucky.
You got lucky. Okay.
But for real. I just want to say, like, I think Asians, you got to stop being this sensitive. Everybody has a chance to.
No, but you can't tell people to be sensitive.
No, stop. As a black person, I'm just saying, you got to be okay with getting these jokes. Everybody gets these jokes. Just shut the fuck up and take the jokes. Like,
everybody do.
But when you're not used to getting jokes,
imagine somebody that's not used to it.
But to me, it's like they acting like the LGBTQ community. Like they're getting so.
Like, have you ever seen a little white kid in the store and their mama tell them no?
I'm just saying. We can't joke about shit anymore. The Kung Flu, that's actually pretty good. Just stop. Come on. It's not that serious. It's a fucking joke. If I'm just saying jokes are jokes, you gonna go home and watch a comedy special and laugh at those jokes though.
But I get what you're saying because I've never seen them be like, oh, don't call them monkeys or don't call them. I've never
not gonna stand up for us. But
you gotta get this shit. You gotta take it just like we taking it.
Yeah, everybody's a chance in the hot seat. Get over it. It's
alright. So I was watching this show, 50 Cent. Shout out 50 Cent, man. He got a new show on ABC called For Life. Mm-hmm. Have you heard of this show?
Yes.
Alright, so it's based on the true story about Eric. I think Eric Wright or somebody like that, somebody's name. But he was in jail. He was accused of something he didn't do. Like he was given life for the Kingpin statue or something, and he became a lawyer in jail. Started prosecuting cases while in jail, and he eventually got himself free. But it had me thinking because in this story, I don't know if this is true to the real storyline, but in the storyline on the show, one of his I'm not even gonna say one of his best friends. His best friend is now with his wife.
Wait. Did they break up?
Well, all right. So this is the scenario. He got life in jail. Your man got life in jail, and now you fucking with his friend. After it, I want to say it was like at least like 6 years. Now, I want to ask y'all a question. All right, is that okay for the girl to start dating a friend? His best friend?
No, that's fucked up.
Now, I'm not saying like because I feel like you can't tell people when to move on. Mm-hmm. Like this man got life. Mm-hmm. He ain't dead. But
my best friend?
Yeah.
You couldn't find nobody else in the world. I understand.
I'm not condoning it. But
I understand y'all both going through it because I'm in jail, so that connects. That connects y'all, but still, like.
But who better than somebody you trust?
Exactly.
Dylan knew when he said that. You already said no.
Am I right? Who better than somebody you trust?
No, that's wrong. Now I'm in jail. I don't even want to talk to neither one of y'all. So y'all not even helping me.
I think that like if you know the kind of person that your best friend is, then you know that your family is well taken care of.
But I think it's like I feel like as a nigga in jail, which I've never been and I never will be. I feel like you already figuring it's a nigga out there fucking your girl. But to know it's your best friend, I feel like that gotta hurt even worse. Your best friend, like the nigga, like they probably hooked them up. Like on some shit like that.
Do you think that your friendship could survive that?
No.
Like a friend in jail?
Like, can we still be friends if like you fucking with my wife? Yeah, and I feel like
in that show, they never. For the couple episodes I've seen, they haven't talked. So I'm assuming.
No, but I'm just asking, like, do you, like...
Nah, hell no. You can't... What do we got to talk? Because
maybe while I'm in jail. because you're my friend, you're my best friend. But once
you
I
have
get
a lot
out,
of people to talk to anyway.
once
so.
I get out, huh?
Can you, I mean,
Nigga,
you have a lot
it's
of people to talk to. Everybody falling off. Can you afford to lose a
It's a bunch of
pin
people you can talk to. You in jail with a bunch
That's
of
not-
niggas.
That's
It's
not
a
on
nigga.
the
That's somebody
outside.
you trust.
Can you afford to lose a pin?
While I'm in jail, we can be cool. Once I get out,
Yeah,
I'm
you
done
gotta
with you.
That's
like
fake.
that
You're
friend.
fake.
Nah, because at the
Because
end of the
you
day,
know-
like
you
that's
know
your
what you
friend, and you know that's my wife. Like, come on,
Yeah.
bro. You
I
could
feel
have
like-
you could have picked any woman. In this
And I listen, like you, I chose right, and I just don't feel like.
No, no.
What the hell?
No, that's like saying no. It's like saying like why you're saying God made a mistake because God brought me and your wife together.
Nah,
Did God make a
don't put this
mistake?
on God, nigga. This ain't got nothing to do with
Does
God.
the Lord make mistakes?
This ain't got nothing to do
We're
with God.
blessed.
This ain't got
Well,
nothing
if
to do
we're
with God.
blessed and we're fruitful, then obviously this is a blessing. And the only person who's standing in the way of God's will and God's work would be you.
Nah, that's nasty. Because like even like I think about it like being a young man, like I've never fucked around with none of my friends' girlfriends or a girl they was talking to, unless I'm gonna say this, unless they lied and said they didn't like the girl or something. And hold on, I didn't pursue the girl. She pursued me, saying that they weren't even anything.
Does that change anything though?
It does because
No, you
they
still
felt
felt
differently
bad.
about the girl, but they didn't tell the truth. So yes, that does change things because it makes me. I feel like a fucking
But I'm just
dickhead.
saying,
happened.
but with all the women out there, did it have to be that one anyway?
No,
Exactly.
but
the
the
friend,
Doesn't
girl is
matter.
telling me that they
Doesn't
wasn't.
matter.
Now, if they was
Listen,
married or in a
listen,
like in
listen,
an
all I'm
actual
saying
relationship.
is everyone in this story is wrong. You
No,
we keep trying to
no,
because
no.
if the
Everyone
girl,
needs
if
to
the girl
accept
saying
it.
there's nothing,
And
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 his
he
friend,
and my friend
and
saying
his
there's
friend
nothing.
lying, then what? What Dillon got
Yeah.
to
should
worry
be
about?
like, you know what? I'm just gonna move on from this nothing and move on to something. He wanted to stay.
Whatever. You gonna
Dirty
put it on me,
dog.
You
Dirty,
gonna blame it
dirty
on me,
dog.
You gonna blame it on me, huh? All right. But no, I just think like that.
No, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
It's no. It's
I would
not-
never
it's not
fuck
okay.
with a friend's girlfriend or anything. Like, I already feel weird. Like, just like now. I mean, you go on the internet, like motherfuckers post their girls and shit. Like, don't post
You
those.
didn't see how she was.
Like, people be posting sexual shit. I don't want to see y'all like that.
Mhm.
Like,
Like
even my
what?
friend, like friends just like doing like sexual shit online, like with their girls. I don't want to see that shit.
Sexual, like what?
Nigga kissing. Like, it could be a kiss. I don't want to see that shit.
That's
kiss?
sexual.
Yeah.
Dang, Dillon,
Sexual.
A kiss isn't sexual?
We literally have a picture online with our tongues touching.
Yeah, and nigga, you think people like that shit?
But you didn't have probably posting it so much. You don't want to see that shit, but you posting it.
It's for us. But the
But
thing
you
is,
posting
I'm
it.
not
But
saying
if
it
you
was
don't- But
right.
if you don't want, but if you're the kind of person who's like to see that kind of shit, why would you post it?
Because
makes
I don't
no
give a fuck.
sense.
Because it's my page, nigga.
This is how I know you fuck with that girl because you see how you do it.
No.
And he's saying no blame.
Dillon, you are
No.
kind of working this for it to be in
Yeah,
your
I'm
favor.
telling you.
How?
It's
How?
my page.
It was my page.
Ooh,
All right,
Jesus.
let's get to some serious shit. I think we done with the bullshit. So I had a now we're gonna get into our topic segment. So I got a topic, man. I was online one day just perusing. Is that the word?
Yes.
But only when you shopping. All right, whatever.
No.
I was perusing online like I usually do when I'm at work bored. Have you guys ever heard of this? It's called demi-sexual. Have you heard of this?
No.
You? Vacation?
It did. I'm trying to break it down. Demi is like God, right? Maybe like a demigod.
Demigod, yeah, I've heard that. But what does demi mean? Because we got.
I'm gonna look that up.
So
right
let's
now.
break it down. So you said demigod, but what does that mean? That means you're half God,
I was
right?
about to say like half or
Yeah, I
something.
think it means half.
But
Half
this-
size, partially, in an inferior degree.
So I don't know why they chose demi
So
for
you're
this
half
because
sexual?
that.
Oh,
Demi-sex-
demigod. I got it. 'Cause you're-
Demisexual means I don't know why they use demi because demi and sexual it doesn't have anything to do in this case.
Oh, because it's half sexual, demisexual, half sexual, half to do.
No,
with
they don't.
sex.
They don't. No, it's not even half. They don't even do half.
Sex.
All right, so
Sex.
let's bring up the definition
Maybe-
of demisexual, please, really quick.
Maybe it's like not half, but just like some.
A demisexual is a person who does not experience sexual attraction unless they form a strong emotional connection with someone. It's more commonly seen in, but by no means confined to, romantic relationships.
Okay. So, AKA, if y'all have ever seen anybody pretty with somebody ugly, unless, hold on, rewind, because women do that all the time. If a nigga got bread, he ugly, he gonna get a woman. If y'all have ever seen just two ugly people together, or somebody attractive and somebody ugly, this is it. They're not looking at the person, they're looking at their personality. So if you have a great personality, you're scoring with these people. Now, do y'all think this is a real thing? Do you think there are people that can actually look past looks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
you hear what I said? Look past looks. That don't even make sense. But
it do make
does
sense.
make sense.
Look.
But can they? That's what I'm saying. It don't even make sense. Like, how can you not see
People
what a motherfucker look like?
I think that's the thing.
So could you do that?
No, not me.
Okay.
I've done it before.
I wish you would say with me, I'll slap the dog. I knew that was coming. That was coming. She was about to come. Like, for me, nah, I can't do it.
I don't think if you can be asexual, you can be demisexual. I just don't understand why you can't be demisexual. Why can't I just be attracted to, like, what? That's like saying, like, people are attracted to conversations. People are attracted to certain things. Some people are attracted to eyes. People are attracted to color. Like, some people just date you because you are a certain race.
Oh, so you're saying it's like,
but
so you're saying like,
like
instead of me being like, I'm an ass man, I'm a personality man.
Yeah.
That's what turns me on. Ooh, girl, you personality. Ooh, shit.
That's true.
Yeah, like,
Woo!
you have the most fucked up teeth.
I'm ready to
You
have
got
sex with your
personality.
personality, girl. That motherfucker is sexy.
Does that mean when you have sex that your personality needs to shine in that moment for me to get off?
That's what I'm saying.
So, like, what can I do? Like, what can I do? Can I be like, yes, during the sex?
Well, it depends. All right. So what? All right, that's a good question. So what about my personality do you like?
So I like that you are very outgoing, very.
So all right, stop right there. So if we having sex and then I just jump off and run out the door, does that make you come?
No. Here's what it would have to be like if we're having sex.
If I'm outgoing.
No, let me.
And that's part of my personality.
No,
but
if that turns you on,
I feel like you can be outgoing during sex.
Yeah, this is outgoing. To me, outgoing would be like. So say
I'm running out the door. That's outgoing.
So say we're having.
I'm going out.
Dillon, fuck out of here.
If we're having sex and like, say you like, I don't know, like. Hop out of the pussy and like jump onto the dresser and then hop into the pussy from the dresser. That seems pretty adventurous and outgoing.
That's not outgoing. All right, how about I'll run to the liquor store and then come back?
No, I mean like you're extroverted. Like you have like you're a people person. You're funny.
All right, what's all right?
So what if we're having sex and you're telling jokes and shit? Now if you were a rapper, all I think that you rap. I want you to rap to me while you're in this pussy. Beatbox a little.
Let me see if I got some bars. Hold on.
No, you're funny. Be funny in the pussy. You can be outgoing in the pussy. Zip line into this pussy.
Let's do scenarios though. Like, let's do scenarios for personalities. Like, if I'm funny, is there any joke I can tell you that'll make you come?
Yes, and there are some jokes that you can tell that wouldn't make me come.
And make you drive a jockey.
I'm quite sure we can do that. Like if you were to joke about like
all right,
my pussy, like in a bad way, I wouldn't like
that.
What's
something you like about a personality, like a guy's personality?
Yeah, like you said, like outgoing,
funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
What else?
You can hold a conversation. Intelligent.
Right, hold a conversation.
Oh, intelligent. I want you to read the dictionary while you're in this pussy.
Okay, no.
Encyclopedia?
Yeah.
I don't have them no more.
Page for page. I like it.
You lost me.
Alright, hold on. I'm taking a quick break.
Well, I want to be able to give you vocabulary words, and I want you to just randomly give me the definitions.
You lost me.
Sorry, y'all.
That's the kind of shit that I want to happen.
She went through the back door.
So, that's the kind of shit that I'm interested in doing in my pussy. If I like the fact that you're a drinker, I want you to make cocktails while you're
let's do this. Because what else?
If it wasn't going to cause an infection, you can pour a little in there and
so in reality, there's only like 3 personality quirks, right?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I said supportive.
Y'all haven't named it. Supportive. All right, let's see what.
Romantic. Funny, indulgent. I don't know if that's a personality. I like that people are clean. You know, while you're in this pussy,
Take a
lights
shower.
off the air. You know what I'm saying? You can be doing your thing like this and wiping some shit up over here. Throw some clothes.
Wax
in the pussy.
on, wax
Throw
off.
some clothes in the pussy. You know, put a video in this pussy. So I'm saying, clean my jewelry in this pussy.
So this is So this is a real thing. So demi-sexual. All right, I get it, but I don't get it.
And no, I feel like it means like, because I think it's important. Like, so I see you. I see you from across the room. Maybe it's not your looks. Maybe it's the fact that everybody's drawn to you, right? And then I can hear you got like a boisterous personality. People like that. That draws me to you. I like that about you. Or it could be like we're on a date, and maybe I don't like the way that you look, but you get to talking, and we it's so much that I feel like that we meld on and that we're compatible on.
Mm-hmm.
That's a turn on. You never dated an ugly girl just because she had great conversation?
No, the only time I dated an ugly girl, the only time I dated an ugly girl was when I didn't know better.
I don't know. Okay.
Like I didn't know any better. Like when I was like in like elementary.
Are you saying you thought she was cute?
You
Because
had
you didn't know.
girlfriend.
what
Honestly,
cute
I
and
don't
ugly
even know.
was?
Like I had.
You were dating in elementary school?
Did I say elementary?
You just said you were dating in elementary school.
I mean, I had girlfriends.
But it's
That
not
ain't
even
even
serious. It's not even
real.
real.
Junior high
It's
school
not-
was serious.
No.
Exactly.
But-
Y'all let me get junior high school off, but
Yeah, but
elementary
elementary is
is like-
absurd. It's
It's
literally
fucking
absurd.
I don't know. Like I honestly like I don't know what it was.
So you never dated a girl that wasn't like cute, but she was just like, eh.
Not because of her personality. Like I said, if I dated an ugly girl who wasn't cute, and I want to say she was ugly, let's just say
You
she
just
wasn't
did.
cute,
You just did.
in my opinion. But she could be fine to somebody else. But if I was with a girl like that, I don't know why. Like honestly, I don't know why. Like I dated the girls that I did like in junior high school. I don't.
Well, sorry.
Something
Dang.
attracted you to him. It was something.
I hope they're not listening. Please continue to follow us.
They listening, shit. They probably thinking the same thing about me, so I don't know.
No, you fine.
All right, hey, I'm fine. But yeah. So I don't know. Like I already don't know if I could be I know I can't be demisexual.
I've been demisexual before. I think I can do it.
I think I'm part
Somebody
demi.
ugly. Or okay.
Not, I
But that's
It's-
but
it's-
see,
it's
I think
the
that's
thing is, I thought I didn't think he was very attractive at first, but then the more we started dating, I thought he was kind of cute, but I liked him. I thought he was just, but I've always had different tastes in guys. I like real niggerish features.
Your taste be all over the place.
But
for real.
nobody thought that he was cute except for me, but I really loved his personality on top. Like his personality really drew me in. I love that.
I think this is more exclusive to women. I feel like this is more exclusive to
Men
women.
date women.
I'm gonna say,
things
but
that
some,
they
men be dating ugly people too.
You don't see too much of it.
Please, I've seen it.
Wait, name that. All right, let's go.
Mom,
Let's go.
that's kind of offensive. No.
No famous people that we can name.
Men who are with ugly women.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know.
Y'all ain't got none.
I don't
Because it's
know.
not. It's not that.
First off, it's say you hiding these bitches. I don't know who the fuck or where the fuck they at. Okay, I don't know who they are or where they are because they be hiding all these bitches. So I have no clue. I can't tell you.
No, we
I
talking
don't know
about
who they
somebody
are.
who's willing to flaunt that ugly in the public.
They don't. That's the thing. They don't flaunt anything.
Yeah, but that's if you talking about men that's just getting pussy from women, yeah, they fuck ugly women. Men fuck ugly women.
I'm
all
not
the
talking about
time.
just getting pussy. Men will like women that maybe I
We
don't
talking
think
about
are attractive.
Yeah, maybe they not ugly to them.
Y'all ain't named none. Y'all ain't named one.
No, you haven't named one. I don't have to name any. Okay.
So y'all saying people that y'all know personally.
Yes.
So y'all already said y'all might as well say it because y'all
No,
saying
I'm
people that
not.
y'all.
Okay.
So whoever knows these two people personally, y'all date ugly people.
I did not say everybody.
Okay, he's a
Take that shit,
Alright.
okay.
Well, y'all don't want to say no names, so shit. What the fuck?
Whatever.
All right. That's
Or
it.
like, remember when we saw my cousin for Christmas, and remember his girlfriend was sitting outside? He was like, "Oh, I never thought he would be with somebody like that." Starts with an A.
Oh.
Yep. Remember
But
that? Nah.
the only thing I would give him an excuse for is probably she has something else going on outside of her looks that he could benefit from.
You literally have no
That
clue
he
what
could
she has-
benefit
what she has
from.
going on.
She had a car. She was in a car.
But
that's enough. A lot of times that's enough. A lot of times that's enough.
But this is demi-sexual. This is exactly what we saying.
He liked her car. That's not her part of her
no,
personality.
You don't know though. You don't know what it was.
She had a nice car.
You don't know. Are you in his brain? No. So you don't know.
But
maybe
I know
really
men. I know men.
Really
I know
her.
men. And when we fucking with an ugly chick, there's a lot of times there's something monetary in it for us. Now I'm just, it would, you know, have you heard of the old age saying?
Pay like you weigh.
Pay like you weigh.
But
why these big girls out here flourishing? Because they know how to pay and treat niggas. I'm trying to tell you, they flirt. Look, they bringing something to the table. Niggas is, and not to say that niggas is only with big girls, because I know niggas that like big girls just because they like them. So, not say that, but it's a lot of niggas that I was one. I've told this story on this podcast before, and she is now not big anymore. This girl that I used to mess with. She wasn't, but I was messing with her only because she brought something to the table monetarily.
You never know, though.
It wasn't her personality. And not to say that she didn't have a good personality, but I'm just saying that's not what brought me to her.
You're just trash.
I was trash at the time. What the fuck? It's not like I'm not lying about the shit. But I really feel like this is more exclusive to women. There's nothing wrong with that. Women, you guys have a better hearts than men. It's good. Y'all should be able to accept this and move on. Y'all should be able to accept this and move on. Just be okay with this. It's okay. It's all right.
do it too.
It's all right.
Just accept it.
Hurry up. Sorry, y'all. We having a little technical. We working from home now. We in the stay-at-home quarantine phase. So come on, girl.
I was just checking my working
all right.
notes.
So now let's get into the segment of the show that we all love.
Ghetto Gospel. Ghetto Gossip is what it really is.
Gospel.
Yeah, she don't even know what it's called. So just a little quick backstory on Ghetto Gossip. So it's basically like we want to find like the best news story that's like the best news stories that are more adjacent to the hood. Like shit that we care about. Like, cause if you ever watch the news, you be like, why the fuck like y'all reporting on this shit? Mm-hmm. So we want to report shit to y'all that y'all might even care about. Y'all might not care about it, but it's gonna be better than the shit y'all watch on Channel 7 for
right
sure.
about it.
So let's go.
Reporting live from 137th. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so we're gonna do another one of what do you say? Pass or ask. Okay.
All right, let's go. Pass or ask.
So headline: Missouri sues televangelist Jim Baker for selling fake coronavirus cure.
Let's do it. I love televangelists. Let's go.
All right, so televangelist Jim Baker, he held up a blue and silver bottle. He gazed at it intently as a woman was sitting next to him, and he said, "This influenza that is now circling the globe." No, she said, "This influenza that is now circling the globe. You're saying that the silver solution would be effective." Now, the silver solution is supposed to be
he put his semen in it, guaranteed. Televangelists is known for putting his semen in it.
It's supposed to be sold by a company, and he was saying things like, it's made by Cheryl Selman, and he was saying,
who the fuck is Cheryl Selman?
She's the person who made the silver solution.
Oh, she made. Oh, okay.
And let's say it hasn't been tested on this strain of coronavirus, but it has been tested on other strains of the coronavirus and has been able to eliminate it within 12 hours. She said, totally eliminate it, kills it, deactivates it.
Yeah, but the thing about that is like every coronavirus strain is different.
The thing is, it's all a lie.
That's why, like, when people was picking up the Lysol bottles, sorry to cut you off, but people was picking up, look, this is a cure coronavirus. Like, all right, kills it. It's not new. It's different strains, so they're all different. They're very different.
The silver solution has been proven by the government that it has the ability to kill every pathogen that has ever been tested on, including SARS and HIV.
Except the new coronavirus.
This is what she said. She said including SARS and HIV.
But the thing is, they haven't tested on the new coronavirus. Sorry, y'all, we got the ice check down the street. So
Dylan, you're not hearing this. She's saying that it kills HIV.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't deny it because they've been having a lot of like trials on HIV drugs.
Dylan, this silver solution is not real. It's like
I'm just saying, man. My boy Peter Popoff was selling that water.
Off my ghetto gospel, huh?
Ghetto Gospel.
Gossip, whatever it is. 4 4-ounce bottles could be yours for just $80. That's 16 ounces for $80.
Now, how much do you need per person?
They haven't said. They want you just to keep buying it. They're selling it as a fake treatment. And on Tuesday, the state of Missouri filed a lawsuit against Baker and his production company to stop them from advertising or selling the silver solution and related products as treatments for the coronavirus.
How much did they sell?
Oh, televangelists, they always.
But it says they're falsely promising to consumers that silver solution can cure, eliminate, kill, or deactivate coronavirus and/or boost elderly consumers' immune system and help keep them healthy when there is, in fact, no vaccine, pill, potion, or other product available to treat or cure coronavirus disease 2019. So they've been really targeting older people.
So they've been selling this since 2019?
No, they're saying this is the 2019 strain of it.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's the old strain. Just why that shit on the Lysol bottle.
So he's actually gotten in trouble before. He got famous from hosting the PTO Club, which was a Christian television programming on in the 70s and 80s, but he stepped down after a sex scandal. And later spent several years in prison after a jury found that he had defrauded his viewers out of millions of dollars.
Man, typical televangelist. Yeah, it's typical televangelist. Have you know, it's crazy, you talking about this, there was a church in South Korea who every member got fucking, I think it was like 46 members got coronavirus. They weren't selling, I don't know if they were selling, but people in the congregation they were spraying salt water in each other's mouth. I mean, putting the thing in the mouth. All them niggas got the shit.
They was just passing it to each other.
They thought that was gonna like heal them or keep them from getting it. Yeah.
Idiots.
All right, next one.
They sprayed salt water in each other's mouth.
Yeah, but they was putting it in the mouth like you. So your lips,
was
everybody's lips touching the shit.
This is.
Listen, when something new and it's sprayed fast, you can get away with anything. Making some shit real quick.
I know the churches, man. And no offense to anybody that go to church, but you find the most dummies in church. I'm just saying.
Passenger slammed for wiping his bare feet all over a plane armrest.
Passenger, one more time.
Passengers, not literally slammed, but like people got on this passenger for wiping his bare feet all over the plane armrest.
That's disgusting.
No, it's pass or ask though. So you want to hear more or
pass?
Pass, yeah. All right.
Would it disturb you that you were on the plane and you saw somebody playing footsie with your seat like that?
I mean, obviously.
If a nigga is playing on my seat, then yeah.
I mean, it can only be on the seat ahead. It can't be on their armrest.
If it's on my seat, if it's on another nigga's seat, I don't give a fuck.
Style.
But if it's on my seat, yeah, we got an issue.
Okay. Woman takes ultimate revenge on date who tried using the same trick twice.
Say it one more time.
Woman takes ultimate revenge on date who tried using the same trick twice.
I love it. Let's go.
What's the trick?
Okay, so a woman who she was
shout out Corona cough. Okay.
She was doing online dating.
From this drink.
So Judy met Steve, a handsome businessman, on Tinder, and the pair made plans for dinner after talking and realizing they had a lot in common. After the first date, she offered to pay because she thought it would be something different and nice. Because she had
I like her already.
So Steve,
but women do that. They offer.
Steve accepted, saying he would pick up the next bill, and they made plans to see each other again in a few days. On the second date, Steve ordered almost everything on the menu, she says, as well as wine, and reiterated his intention to pay for everything. Okay. It was a feast. She said it lasted several hours. They ate a lot.
Sound like when we go out to eat.
Yes, exactly.
Every time we go out to eat is a fucking
But when it came time to pay, he confessed that he had left his wallet at home and asked her, said, please pay for it, and he would get it back next time.
Good man.
So he promised to get it next time and walked off, leaving her with the bill. Okay, and she said she already traveled 90 minutes to see him for that second date.
Right.
She told her friend what happened, and her friend told her he must be one of those guys who just wants free dinners.
There's guys that want free dinners.
Apparently men do that as well.
No. Men don't do that.
Apparently men do that.
Men don't do that.
So, let me tell you. But she said she wanted to give him another chance because she thought he was a great guy.
After she paid for that?
Twice. So, they went out again, and it was another expensive restaurant, and he ordered a lot of entrees.
You look like you ain't... Niggas do this shit all the time. Don't look perplexed.
So,
no, her.
Yeah. So they went out again. That was another expensive restaurant. He ordered a lot of entrees, mains, and plenty of wine. She said it was very boring. He was saying the same things he already said before. When it came time to pay, she said, I was hoping he doesn't find another reason not to pay. and if he did, she'd teach him a lesson. So when they got the bill, he told her there was something wrong with his account, and she would have to pay, and he would send her the money.
Yeah, he pays his thing, his check.
So this time, she said she laughed. She said her wallet was in her car. She got up and went to her car and never came back.
Did they feast this time though?
They did.
Damn, she hit him with the reverse psychology. That's fucked up though, because what if that nigga was telling the truth?
She said,
"Oh hell no!"
It should be happening with accounts.
First off, real
Shit
quick.
don't be happening with accounts. Arica,
Question.
you still waiting for some money.
Question.
But when you forgot your
Did
wallet,
you-
you could have Venmoed me the money right there.
Exactly. Did you give
No,
her
no,
the
no,
money
but
from the
maybe
first
they didn't have
time?
Venmo. Not
Did he give
everybody
her
had
the
Venmo.
money from the first time?
He was gonna treat her on this one. This was the
This is
was
3
the
days you
payback.
haven't had no money.
This was the payback.
No.
His check didn't
This is the
clear.
third
No.
time.
The wire didn't go through
No.
because they had a wrong number.
You know
Ain't
that's
no
like
wire.
that dick to this pussy ain't going through. Okay?
Yeah. Hey, shout out to her, man, for paying for them 2 days. See, women don't do that, but she should have known something was tricky from the first day. Because for one, any nigga, I don't give a fuck who you is, any nigga that accept a payment on the first day, you trash. That's just my personal opinion. At least the first day, if she offer, cool. I love a woman that offers to pay, but don't let her pay. So the first day she should have known, but she was a big trick. She was a trick, so she can only be mad at herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can
I
only be
think
mad
that-
at herself.
I think she went the right way by leaving him on that date.
But let's not fault this man because he was honest with her. We don't know if he was
He
lying.
wasn't honest.
We don't know.
He ate the whole time.
So
and
How do
he
you
didn't
know?
have-
How do you know that
He didn't know he didn't have no wallet when he got
this
to that
man
restaurant.
probably had to
He
watch
didn't know-
dishes?
he
So
didn't
don't
know-
say he was honest though, because you don't know if he was honest.
his check didn't clear yet?
You don't know that.
He said it. He said it's something was
He
wrong with
lied.
his account.
It's called a lie.
How? See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all think everything a lie.
Okay, he is a lie.
All right.
I had my nephew. Hold on, let me get this. I had my nephew, my 9-year-old nephew, arrested for stealing my wallet. Now my family's furious.
I love it. Let's go. I want to hear this.
So, an unforgiving aunt
Louder.
and uncle had their 9-year-old nephew.
Louder.
Huh?
Louder.
Oh, they had their 9-year-old nephew arrested. So she said, while it seems brutal, she admitted this wasn't the first time they had issue with him, and this was the last straw. So shortly after he arrived to their house for a visit, they noticed the wallet was missing. They confronted him on the off chance he'd seen it, which he smugly replied, "You can't prove that I stole the wallet."
Yeah, bitch, I didn't steal nothing.
So despite trying to reason with him, he refused to hand it over. So she threatened to call the police. And then, since he didn't take her threat seriously, she did call the police instead of just calling his mother or father. So not long after, the police showed up. When he was sobbing uncontrollably, he handed the wallet back, begging for forgiveness, and they asked the police to still take him away.
Who is they?
The lady and uncle. And when the police were asking what happened, she said his mom wasn't coming to get him. He needed to go with them.
And was this that
So
little
they
nigga?
handcuffed him and put him in the back of the police car.
Was this that little nigga who was giving it? This sound like the little nigga who was giving it up on the police. Did y'all see that video?
They said the
when
mom.
that nigga was cussing the police out?
The mom.
Oh my God,
yeah,
I was at that
the
shit.
mom was upset. She arrived. She was pissed off. She threatened the police, the aunt. She was extremely upset.
Now that's
about it.
extreme though. Like, why would you get your 9-year-old nephew arrested? Like, what the like? All right, before we go any further, well, at the end we're gonna guess what racist is because black people should know. If they black, I'm really mad. You don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Like a 9-year-old fucking kid, like get arrested. Like you know the traumatization that will cause. Like
Seriously.
for a kid, like I was a kid fucking in high school getting pulled over by the police every fucking 15 minutes I drive down the street. Every time the police see me, they pull me over. Guns out, all type of shit. Like, I know the type of shit that does. Like, why the fuck would you do that to your own family member?
So
Like,
yeah,
kid?
that was
Like,
extreme.
People
That bitch
online
need to go to jail.
have been responding in this way, so I'm giving you two opposing thoughts. Well, two on each side. So one person said you called the police because you wanted them to terrify a fucking 9-year-old. That was a cowardly, mean-spirited, senseless thing to do.
I agree.
Someone else said, what kind of mean-spirited bullshit is it to want a literal child arrested instead of teaching him how to behave? The criminal justice system doesn't do any good for teaching anyone.
Nothing.
And then somebody on the opposite side, who obviously has never had any experiences like this, said, I stole a gun when I was 7. My uncle cop arrested me. I thought it was real, scared the shit out of me. I haven't stolen anything since. Sometimes that's what it takes.
That's different.
Your uncle's
a fucking cop.
Take you
Your fucking family.
So you have somebody who works for the police department. Your uncle's a cop. That I get. Now, if your family member was the police doing the arresting,
exactly,
a little different. Because there's a different lesson you can teach in this.
And
this
is someone else said, I'm pretty sure the police would rather be stopping by to attempt to scare a 9-year-old straight than to actually arrest him for.
No, they don't want to be wasting their time to get a 9-year-old
committing real crimes.
That was somebody white comment that.
Yes. So we're gonna say, guess who's coming to dinner?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say that these people were of a Caucasian race.
They gotta be.
They are Caucasoids.
Caucasoids. all right. Well, we're gonna move on to the next segment because it's time. But
wait, I really had a couple good stories that left.
All right. Let's go.
So
but you want to save them for next episode? Because remember, we run out of content. We in a fucking quarantine right now.
All right.
You sure? Because we already at our time.
Okay.
And we still gotta get to the next.
These are really good. Okay.
Still gotta get to the next. We gotta save them for next episode.
Okay,
Trust me, it's gonna be hard to find shit.
Okay.
So our next segment is
Black Business of the Week.
Black Business
or
of the
Person
Week.
of the Week.
Our person. So this segment is just where we big up either a black person or a black business that's just out here doing outstanding work for the community, for themselves, just showing black people that there's other ways to get bread and come up in this world. So for this episode, we want to shout out somebody that we know personally.
Yeah.
Because it's not always going to be somebody that we know personally. It's going to be businesses that we find and we read about or whatever. But this person we know personally. This is my brother, somebody I grew up with. Shout out to my nigga Marvin, PD, a.k.a. Goldie PD. His clothing line, The Cool Table Clothing.
Mm-hmm.
You can hit him up on Instagram at Goldie PD.
And that's we'll put it up.
GOLDIEPD. And then The Cool Table Clothing. Just like it's spelled if you niggas don't know how to spell. Shout out to him, man, because even through this corona shit, he been out here hustling.
Mm-hmm.
He been
business still thriving.
He been making drop off.
Please continue to still purchase so that he can keep going.
Yeah, man. He got the Local Hustler series is up right now. So he's been doing that. He got 2 different hoodies.
Black and orange and gray
and blue. Orange and gray and blue.
I need to make a
fire. I should have had it on right now. I feel like running to the room and throwing it on really quick. Matter of fact, hold on. I'll be right back.
It's not over.
I got it right here. Is this it?
No, it's in the closet.
I need that.
No, he won't be putting it on.
All right, it's in the closet. I thought it was on the coat rack, but shout out to The Cool Table Clothing, man. Y'all keep pushing, man. Keep going forward. I love what y'all doing over there. It's big, man, and it's big for kids. Your kids seeing that shit. Your wife, I know your wife is a part of it too, but just your family, man. Y'all structure. Shout out to them, man, and shout out to anybody else that's out here doing it big. Black people, man, we up next. Let's go.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just amazing to see.
We got now. I'm not gonna say next.
Yeah, we got now. And for anybody that thinks that because we are in corona hysteria that the shit stop, the shit don't stop. And if you are inside, you need to be thinking of and finding creative ways to make your dreams work and happen. You have nothing but this is a blessing. Yeah, shit else to do. You got nothing but time, so let's figure it out. Get it done. Yeah, work out, get your mental right. You know what I'm saying? I'm off for 2 weeks again. I keep saying that. But I'm loving it. But yeah, man, this was a great episode. Arica's back from Spain. We had to save her real quick.
I made it.
She made it back.
Thank the Lord.
No, I really thank God that she made it back because as soon as she got back, they locked the town down. They locked the whole state, city, whatever.
They're actually doing this thing in Spain now, where
at 8 p.m. everybody go on their balcony. And they clap and flash lights, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, it's a party. It's turned up.
No. It's just for the nurses and everybody.
They just do it at 8 p.m. every night for the
That's good too.
They clap for a minute.
It's cool, but
yeah, man, hug y'all families, love on y'all families, but only if they live in the same household as you. don't just keep going
And
to
only
your
if you're
granny
not
house. Yeah, if you're not sick. And even if you don't feel like you sick, you could be sick. Like,
Sometimes
people need to start taking this shit serious.
Exactly. Keep
Like,
your ass inside. Just
I'm the
down.
biggest conspiracy theorist. I was gonna bring up one that I had, but I'll bring it up for next episode about this.
We just
coronavirus.
want you to sit the fuck down.
But honestly, like,
take it serious.
Take it serious until
Not
you don't
again.
have to.
And the sooner that we all take it seriously, the sooner we can all come back.
Yeah,
outside.
like seems like
we want to come back outside for the summertime, don't we? It's summer in
no,
we
but like we about to be
inside.
like at the rate we going, you motherfuckers don't listen. We gonna be inside for the summer too, and it's gonna get worse because all they gonna do is fucking employ the National Guard to police motherfuckers. So
and we
just
don't want them out
listen
here because you know how they do us when they
because they just put a new
ban.
ban. Like everybody this weekend went to the beaches and shit, and that's cool. But social distance, like at least that way, if they see a social distancing, they won't trip about us being out. But if y'all motherfuckers just out,
nah, take your ass home.
That too. But yeah, enough of that, man. Y'all stay safe, man. Love on your peoples, man, and
we're
gonna get through
this
shit. We're gonna get through this shit for sure.
Our outro, we're coming up with an outro. But for now, all we got is if you're looking for friendly advice from friendly and professionals, lay your head on our couch or turn your speakers on.
No. What was my other one? From Cardi B, I stole.
Shit is getting real.
Coronavirus. On that note, we out of here, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all is good.
Yeah, that. Yeah. It's nicer. Alright.
Nigga know he wasn't supposed to cough, nigga. They taking niggas to camp for that shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I had to sneeze at work
Bro,
and cough and I
what you
was
doing?
fucked up. What am I doing? I'm not even playing anything. I'm not even there. That's not me.
Oh yeah, technical difficulty, y'all.
Exactly. It rained me.
There's a coronavirus in your package, bitch.
Roni run.
It's getting real.
All right.
Yo, 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 yo,
Yeah.
yo, 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 yo.
We having technical difficulties with this title. But thank y'all, man. It's y'all know what the fuck it is.
You definitely gonna put some more Ciroc in here.
I taste this rock. All that apple is Ciroc. You can taste this apple is all Ciroc, so.
Cool, man. What do you think?
I should put a little lime in there so that shit is in. This little squirt of lime, which is sent out.
Rock, talk, tickety talk. This shit is definitely real.
Niggas was in the house locked down. Or you wasn't lying.